Hey everyone, welcome back to your daily market close update for Monday, April 6th, 2026. The mood on Wall Street today? Definitely mixed. The major indices pushed higher. But under the surface, some big names stumbled. Let's break it all down. Starting with the big picture. The S&P 500 closed at 658.93, climbing nearly 0.5%. The Nasdaq led the charge, up 0.6% to 588.50, and the Dow Jones added a solid 0.3%, finishing at 466.77. Green across the board for the indices. But the story gets more interesting from here. Let's talk the Magnificent Seven. The biggest mover today was Tesla, and not in a good way. TSLA dropped 2.15%, closing at 352.82. That's a notable slide on a day when most of the market rallied. On the flip side, Amazon was today's star, jumping 1.44% to 212.79. Alphabet was right behind it, up 1.43% to just under $300 even. Apple added 1.15%, closing at 258.86. And Meta was essentially flat, dipping 0.25% to 573.02. So 4 out of 5 in the green. But Tesla weighed on the group. Now to commodities. And there's a lot to unpack here. Gold pulled back 0.4% to 427.65. Silver moved in the opposite direction, gaining nearly 0.5% to 66.09. Oil is the one to watch. WTI crude climbed 0.75% to 138.94 a barrel. Those elevated oil prices are having real consequences. And we'll get to that in a moment. Over in crypto, Bitcoin inched higher by about 0.33%. It's sitting at $68,648. Ethereum followed a similar pace, up 0.28% to 2,095.22. Steady, quiet moves in the digital asset space today. Unfortunately, we don't have fresh Forex data to share this session. We'll bring you those currency updates as soon as they're available. Alright, let's hit the headlines driving the conversation tonight. First, a massive deal in the media world. The Wall Street Journal is reporting exclusively that 3 Gulf funds have agreed to back Paramount's $81 billion takeover of Warner. That is a blockbuster number, and it could reshape the entire entertainment landscape. Second, and this ties directly to those oil prices we mentioned, Business Insider reports that airlines are starting to cancel flights. Jet fuel shortages and soaring prices linked to the Iran conflict are squeezing carriers hard. This is a story with legs, folks. And finally, some Silicon Valley drama. The Information reports that OpenAI's CEO and CFO are at odds over IPO timing. The AI giant's path to going public just got a little more complicated. So to wrap it up, a mixed but mostly positive session. The indices climbed, big tech mostly cooperated, and oil stayed elevated. Watch for any developments on the airline situation as fuel costs stay hot. Keep an eye on that Paramount-Warner mega deal as more details emerge. And of course, the OpenAI IPO debate could move the entire tech sector if it heats up. That's your market close for April 6th. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.